And there we go again. That was not too long of a break there, and we go for game 2, Orange versus Titan. First game, Titan came with a push strategy. Orange had nothing to say, no guys, these buildings are ours, leave them alone. They were just rushing through. Every fight went down pretty much for Titan getting at least 1 or 2 buildings, maybe a Rax or a tower whatsoever, and they even lost heroes on the way. And yeah, Orange just couldn't do anything against it, and for that reason, very fast loss there for Orange side. The kill counter, absolutely low. We had a 14 to 12 in about 36, 37 minutes or something, so not much action going on, which is kind of disappointing, but then again, Titan's pick, we saw Pandaren and Brewmaster, and alone for that reason, I like the game. Anyway, game 2, draft will be up in a second.
Yeah, and Orange, will they just, or will rather both teams go for almost the exact same bans? I think Orange, they might want to try to grab the Invoker for themselves if Titan don't ban it out. They start with the Lone Druid ban, which they also banned out last time, so I guess that's a hero that Titan is very familiar with.
Yep, definitely. And Orange again goes for the Lone Druid, this time first. In last game it was the second ban coming out. I don't know, is Titan really that Lone Druid playing like all the time that it's like first ban material versus them?
I mean, it has to be. I mean, Orange, they aren't like noobs or anything, so they must know what they're doing. And now they ban out the Lycan as well because, well, they just got owned by it.
Yep, the Titan just having too much of an impact there.
And Titan, will they ban out the Invoker now? I mean, I would guess that's what Orange is going for, but actually the Invoker hasn't been picked as much in the last few days. I mean, sure, he's picked up or banned, but it's not like a 100% first phase pick anymore.
No, definitely not. But I don't know, like the question is Titan hashtag pushing strat again, then there's enough alternatives to the Lycan, even though the Lycan is really one of the best pushing heroes there, just because he's so tanky. If he gets that farm up, I mean, you can get easy Rosh with it. They were on the Radiant side and they got every single Roshan. Usually you're like, okay, Dire side has the advantage, they should go for it, and yeah, but Orange, not a single one. They couldn't even contest a Roshan. So yeah, Titan was absolutely having the grip of that game. But we see this time an Invoker, and an Invoker brings a new flavor to this game, I think.
Yeah, this Invoker has the ability to just make so much happen for his team, win so many fights early on, maybe even get some solo kills there, and just try to snowball it out of control. Of course, Titan, Ancient Apparition is in the pool, as is the Visage or maybe Nyx Assassin. Doesn't look like they favor the Ember Spirit in the Southeast Asian scene a lot. So maybe just going for something pushy once again.
Yep. Like, to be honest, I think the first two picks we're gonna see here by Titan are those picks who are gonna determine the game, because last time you saw it like in first pick material for them. So from the first pick on, we knew that something pushy is coming out. And again, Titan last time they took like 50 seconds or even 60 seconds of their extra time with the first. With the second set of their picks, and this time they take time again, and it's a Nyx Assassin coming out.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not bad against the Invokers, just can spike carapace yourself up against multiple of Invoker spells. And, I mean, just the gank potential also coming out from the Vendetta, it can be so annoying. Plus, of course, if he lands his Impale, and that's a big if actually. It's pretty hard to land the Impale now, especially on a fast target like the Invoker. But if he does do so, then it's 2.77 seconds, and that's a very long stun.
Yep. I actually like the Nyx just for the fact that he can initiate. He already mentioned the Carapace and everything, so yeah, the Nyx is a solid pick. I don't think he's first pick material. Then again, like in, I don't know about the Southeast Asian scene, but like in all the other scenes, Lycan is first ban material, and yeah, I mean, I think like in the last 10 games we had a Nyx ban coming out all the way, and I said Lycan, I think, accidentally, so yeah, screw me. I mean, Nyx, of course. And this time we see the Slark coming through. Has been banned last time.
Yeah, I think this might fit a little better into Orange's overall like playstyle with the Invoker and the Slark. And we don't see the AA. Not picked, not banned in the first phase.
Yeah, that's
A
pretty interesting,
little
actually.
bit surprising, but after this Slark, I think that Titan might want to go for the AA now. If the Nyx Assassin is a support one, which actually it can't really be, it has to be off lane or mid lane with the enchanters in the jungle plus maybe one support. Or a solo support Nyx Assassin could also be possible. So maybe they don't care about the AA. Although I think the ultimate would be really nice against the Slark.
Yep. To be honest, I didn't like the Enchantress transitioning into mid-late game then, like of the last game, simply because like she was significant at the start. She got twice a Centaur and twice they got a kill with it. Then she was participating in pushing the towers and everything, and there were a couple creeps off. But like as soon as the Panda and the Lycan were pretty much leading the game in farm, and also the Centaur like caught up in farm, then she really fell back. Like she didn't get too much farm off. She didn't die either, but like there was not much damage and everything coming from her. Like she was kind of insignificant, but I mean that might be because yeah, the rest were already doing it, so the Enchantress didn't have to do anything. Just provide some creeps, even steal some more creeps from the incoming wave, send it to the tower, nature attendance if needed, and then pretty much just fall back. So yeah, I guess a more active Enchantress wasn't needed in the last game. So I'm wondering if that's here the case again, because I think this time with Invoker and Slark, Titan needs to pick up and show even a better game than last game, because pushing is definitely not their strategy now. We have a Night Stalker, so yep,
Yeah,
no more pushing strat.
they're going full on aggressive with this instead, I think. Just get the pickoffs and push on top of that. I mean, they don't even need that heavy push power, they just want to go in for the kills. And actually, Night Stalker is one of the best heroes for creating space for pushes. He's just so tanky, so fast during the nighttime. He can easily dive towers.
Yep.
And
And I like orange bans, by the way, coming there. Like we have the Doom and the Storm, so Invoker definitely not facing a Storm in mid, which would be kind of a equal matchup for the mid, but like the Slark being vulnerable to the Storm just for the reason that he definitely can just sub in. If there's an Orchid, Slark can't use his ultimate, and yeah, he always has low HP, especially early mid game. And yeah, the Doom as well being a quite nice disable against Slark and also Invoker. So those two picks absolutely secure that they get their trap through. On the other side, to be honest, I don't think Titan put too much effort in those bans, because I didn't see the Veno nor the Darkseer being picked up by Orange there. Like, I don't know. I think the picks they made, they're fine as they are, and the Clockwork even supporting the Invoker and the Slark there, yeah, and the Earthshaker now on top of it. That's one initiation with the hook shot, a stun on top of it. We get the leap, the pounce by the Slark, and the Invoker doing the rest. Question mark. Exort Invoker for this setup simply because they have the Clockwork and the Earthshaker stun.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she's still going for the Quas Vex. Sure, the Exort, the Sunstrike can do a lot. They have pretty decent combinations with it. Even with the Pounce, the leash radius is long enough to be able to dodge the Sunstrike, but still I think he would be able to hit it nevertheless. And just the Nyx Assassin and even the Night Stalker without mana after getting hit by the Tornado EMP combination, it's just... Even the Night Stalker can't do anything without mana.
Yeah, definitely. So I don't know. I still see space here for Exort Invoker, simply for the fact that you got the Cogs, you got the Pounds, and you got the Earthshaker stun. So there's a lot of Sunstrike potential, there's a lot of Meteor potential, like because those targets are pretty much like held down, and he has like an easy game for that. But yeah, of course, Quasmax being that strong, but like That being said, yesterday we also were like, yeah, that Invoker is going Quas-Vex, and we saw twice an Exort and Invoker coming out. But we have to talk fast about the Titan picks. Shadow Shaman, well, I like it. The Disable is coming out, Shackle and Hacks. We have that Burst coming out from him, and of course the Mass Serpent Wards doing work there. And Spectre is gonna be the pretty much, the farming part of Titan's setup. So Night Stalker, Enchantress Nyx getting kills, Shadow Shaman for the push, Spectre being the hard farming core and hopefully getting really heavy later. I like it simply for the fact that Earthshaker can't properly engage with a Blink Dagger there if the Spectre ulti is up, etc. And yeah, Spectre also like catching the Slark, even preventing him from regening in Fog of War, etc. The Clockwork and the Invoker, if they're low, also pretty easy to get caught out. And the Night Stalker Silence playing in there as well. So yeah, if that Spectre gets fed, I definitely see Titan having here a solid game. Question mark, orange pick, next pick. What's coming here?
Well, I don't think it will be a jungler. The Chen hasn't been banned, but I really don't see that pickup coming out there. Neither do I see an Enigma against a Nyx Assassin. Just
Yeah,
so
no,
scary. You want to go for the black hole, and Nyx Assassin suddenly has a Spike Carapace, and that's about it.
yeah,
So I mean, I'm guessing a range support, and that's the Shadow Demon.
Yep.
Whoa.
Shadow Demon. No, actually, I like it. It's a nice synergy with Slark and Clockwork. Like, you get those targets banished into a stun, into cogs, into a pounce, into whatever the Invoker
Sunstrike.
goes for. Or Sunstrike, yeah, there as well. So this, yeah, I like the Shadow Demon. Absolutely works. Also the Amplify magic damage, because you have the Earthshaker, Clockwork, Slark, Invoker, 4 magical sources, quite a lot of magical stuff, and the Shadow Demon like enhancing that as well, not even talking about the ultimate. So yeah, Shadow Demon fits in, and I'd like to see it.
Yeah, the Shadow Demon, I also think it's a pretty damn nice pickup, especially if the Nyx Assassin is going to be on the off lane. Shadow Demon just starts with the disruption, Earthshaker can find the block, and the Slark just easy pounce there as well. So, I mean, I really wouldn't mind an Expert Invoker now. It's just a Shadow Demon Invoker combination. It used to be a classic.
Yep. Anyway, introducing the teams pretty fast. We have Sox this time on the Slark. We have Isser on the Invoker going mid in CDC with the Earthshaker. Sharky is now on the Shadow Demon. So that's pretty much it. And the last one, Winter, is already heading for the offline. Like, he got 1 ward, so he wants that early ward being out.
Yeah, he has boots of speed as well, so should be able to get there before Titan, as Net is leading the charge on the Shadow Shaman. KYXY is there as well, of course, with the Spectre being the safe lane farmer. Extinct once again, jungle Enchantress with Nyx Assassin played by Ohio, and mid lane will be Yamate on that Night Stalker.
Yep. And I actually like that the Rasta and the Spectre, they were rushing to that camp, just preventing the Clockwork to put that damn ward there. So they knew he's gonna do that, and instead he goes for the not so traditional ward position here. Usually you have them here or somewhere here against like rotations whatsoever, and still giving vision on the rune. But yeah, this ward does the trick as well, and there's massive pings coming out everywhere. But yeah, so far no other wards except for these 2 normal wards coming out.
Did Titan just ping out Sharky, by the way, at the side shop? I saw a ping coming out there, but I didn't see the color for
No,
it.
I think that was Slark's ping there, so this was friendly ping. But anyway,
No.
we have these 2 wards, like the Radiant ward giving here vision to the rune, and yeah, Titan's ward protecting rotations into the lane. So yeah, defensive ward coming out there.
My god, does this Slark look ugly?
Yeah, true. That's definitely true. What items are these anyway? Oh my
No
goodness.
idea, but I don't want to know the names. I never want to see them again.
Yeah, it's actually a really ugly set. I have to say that. Anyway, Clockwork a bit lucky, gets an invisibility rune first, so he gets some XP. Maybe no, it's already running out. I was thinking about maybe he's blocking the camp, but yeah, it's not coming. I think the Rasta actually blocked his camp there himself.
I think Winter might have been there at 30 seconds in. With his invis, he missed like maybe one creep worth of XP, but definitely worth it, making it so that
Yep.
there will be second wave as well. And KYXY, he can't do much really against Winter solo. Winter tries to go for the Cog harass, but now Cog's on cooldown. Net coming in, will he go for the shackle? No, just one
No,
right click
this
and
is he didn't even pick up anything yet, so this is just some harass damage. Like they couldn't kill it. Spectre does no damage whatsoever like early. She needs the items. That's the horrible thing about Spectre. It's 52 base damage now on level 2. It's just nothing. And the Nyx saying hello to the Invoker, just mana burning. Mana burn the first point, just harassing that Invoker out. And yeah.
it's really funny to watch. He has the Observer Ward down, just spotting out exactly what NCDSC is doing on the Earthshaker. And he knew that she can't get anything from the bottom lane. Now, when the creep wave is under the tower, sure, he can finally go in, maybe get a few points in XP, but until that time, he was just helping out the Night Stalker in mid lane, which is something that's a definite must, because otherwise, I think the Invoker would have the advantage. And this was Vex actually. Cold Snap onto Yamate just for some harassment. He does have the bottle. But yeah, Exort.
Exord. Exord, I smell it. It's gonna be Exord.
Yeah, he already has it.
I
So, I mean, they're just waiting for the Shadow Demon to really get the disruption, because after that, they will go. Centaur coming in, stun on Ysera, just some harass.
Yep.
Enchantress says hello. And
It's actually funny how many people say hello to that mid Invoker. And I think, yeah, he's going to stack now. He's gonna stack and Meteor clear this later here. Yeah, but like the Nyx rotating in, giving him mana burn, like the Enchantress just microing a creep here, giving him stun, and a nice little aura for the Night Stalker. Night Stalker now being 14 and 14. Oh my god, like this is really looking grim for the Invoker. Invoker is being 2 and 1. Like Ysera not gonna be really happy about this.
yeah, that Nyx rotation actually did so much. He was just constantly on guard. Ysera that is afraid that something might happen. And he's more than a level behind of Yamate now. This
Yeah.
Night Stalker
And
just...
Nyx is Legion XP here.
Yeah, he doesn't even have Spike Carapace. Oh, actually, he has the 1 point. Still not picked up. There's the block actually by the Earthshaker. Very
Nice.
nicely done. Will they catch him? Oh, Slark is running as well, but Nyx assassin
No,
with
he
the
actually
boots
might
is slightly
pounce
faster.
over it, but no, he doesn't get it. The
Rocket hits as well. And yeah, I think Nyx assassin will survive. There's a nice 2-man impale as well. Shadow Demon actually comes out. There's the Sun Strike. They will get the kill
Nice.
finally.
And there, yeah, it goes even to the Shadow Demon. First blood
And-
for the Shadow Demon. Nice start there for Orange this time.
Yeah, and he still didn't go for the Spike Carapace either. Went for level 2 impale just to buy some extra time with the double man impale, I guess. But giving away the first blood, Shadow Demon. Feeling really happy about it. That's the Flying Courier. Boots of Speed as well. And
Yep. I mean, first blood goes here now in the way of Orange, but like 3 people stop farming for this. 4 people actually. Like Earthshaker not pulling, like Shadow Demon and Slark not getting any XP. The Invoker being level 4 against a level 5, almost level 6 Night Stalker. That Invoker is gonna die very, very soon. And yeah, we see the rotations coming as well. Enchantress luring, and he has a troll as well. Like the best creep pretty much to catch out that Invoker right now.
yeah, there are so many heroes around mid. Actually, finally Sharky runs away. But the Earthshaker is still there with a long range Fisher. Can help out quite a lot. And now KYXY has a 5-minute Vanguard finished up. That's
Yep,
pretty huge.
he's leading the CS 33 to 15 at the moment. So early Vanguard, so he's actually able to fight, but still, I mean, at the moment he still does no damage whatsoever. 58. So he question mark. Radiance rush right after the Vanguard. I mean, at the moment he's getting all the farm he needs, so he could just go for it. I was actually
Yeah.
surprised by the fact that he doesn't go Midas. Like, if he's so absolutely undisturbed with the farm, he could have had a Midas instead of that Vanguard, and with the Midas he would have had, if he still wanted to go for the Vanguard, he would even have that Vanguard pretty fast, but yeah. He went
He
for the
just
Vanguard
doesn't
first, no
want to be
Midas.
squishy against a Exort Invoker with a Shadow Demon, I guess. Plus, of course, the Slark pouncing in, and once Clockwork hits level 6, even the hookshot already could bring him down, but I mean, the amount of farm he had, he maybe really could have gone a little bit more greedy.
Yeah, and I think the next rune is gonna determine if that Night Stalker is going for the hunt. And Jesus Christ, he finds a double damage
Oh,
rune.
in CDSC, will there be a silenced Night Stalker? Did he not see him, or just doesn't want to go up
No, no,
against?
he doesn't want to go. He was already smelling that the Shadow Demon or anyone else is waiting there for him. But still,
Even the Night Stalker being tanky, he could still drop to the Soul Catcher Disruption combo followed by the Sunstrike.
yeah,
Although Sunstrike still only on level 1. Oh, finally picks up the second point in Exort.
yeah.
But yeah, that's not too much damage actually.
Well, it's still enough. Like, I mean, it's a global presence, so wherever action is going on, he can still do his 5 cents pretty much to any fight. And I mean, so far, Spectra and Night Stalker, the two cores that Titan has, like, they're getting the most farm. I mean, the Slark just dinged level 6, so yeah, okay, he gets something, and now he's the third in farm lead, but still. Orange not farming very well here, at all. Like, all 3 lanes don't have that much fun.
Yeah, and Slark is going for a Midas. I don't know if that's the best choice. Sure, he hasn't been farming as well, although he should have had free farm most of the time. Sure, he was chasing for the kill at some point, but he's
To be
just
honest,
so far behind.
I think this Midas is more about levels than it is about gold at the moment, because he needs to pick up and level there. Like, I'm looking into the XP graph already right now, and it's like 3,000 for Titan. That's
Wow.
huge. That's huge. This is 7 minutes, 3,000 lead, and
And they didn't even get the first blood. It's just
yeah.
that Enchantress is, I guess, making some of the difference there. Although
Oh.
he's not that high himself.
Night
Now
Stalker rotating for the Slark. Is there silence coming up? No, Slark saw it. But yeah, they're gonna push that tier 1 tower, and there's nothing Clockwork can do, and no one is rotating either, so Titan on top of their XP lead, they now get a gold lead secured as well. I'm gonna look in the gold graph there as well, because it's about time. 8 minutes, we look at a bit more than 2,000 gold lead, and with that tower it's gonna increase pretty fast in the next couple of seconds as well when the graph is updating. And I don't think they need to stop. I mean, the Rasta is now level 4 actually, so if they get a bit more farm up, they can go with mass serpent boards, and I don't see how Orange wants to stop that.
Yeah, now Ohio also has his Vendetta up on the Nyx Assassin. So definitely if the Shadow Shaman hits the level 6, they can go really aggressive, but maybe they're now just waiting for the next nighttime to come in about 3.5 minutes.
Yeah.
By that time the Shadow Shaman should be level 6 as well, now jungling together with the Enchantress.
What I
And
really
yeah,
don't like, by the way, is the fact that I don't see aggressive warding coming out for Titan. At the moment, if you look at the map, like, the vision is dominated by Orange, and so far, the Night Stalker, he has all the farm and everything. He's rushing even Aghanims here, but like, he didn't capitalize on his farm lead there at all, so they wait really for the second nighttime before he comes to action. And I mean, Orange, they stick together and everything. So right now he's harassing the Invoker, but they might rotate in from the back, but what they don't know is that there is a...
yeah, this Clockwork
Earthshaker.
might be in some big trouble. He used the Cogs as well. Can they catch him? There's the slow from the Spectral Dagger, but Shadow Shaman can't get in range. A nice troll trap coming in from behind. There's the Hex, Centaur Stun, Shackle, Impale, and
Very nice, like the creeps circling behind the tower, and yeah. Like, this is also pretty much the best combo you can get in as a Chen or an Enchantress. Troll into a Centaur. You get that net, then a stun follows, and you can just go.
oh,
And
in CDSC might be in trouble as well. Ohio is camping out. Yegi came to the high ground. There's the Impale. Will there be anything more? Ether Shock, not even necessary, just the Hex. And
yep, they don't even
the
need to use
secondary
the
kill.
spells, like the stun duration is already enough, and the Night Stalker here, that he can solo defend this tower while his teammates just get the other tower down. Thank you.
Yeah, now the nighttime is popped just in case, just to drive the Slark away. There's the silence, but disruption coming out. The tower
Oh,
will go
he's
down. Not
missing.
yet, actually.
Oh,
There's the deny, and Sox now stand up, has to pounce and actually TP out. So
Look
tower denied.
at this. Like 50% chance to miss, and he tried to get that tower. 3 times the Slark was hitting a tower with below 10 HP, and like, this is 50% chance and still 3 times he's missing. That's so unfortunate. So Night Stalker defending that tower as in denying it, and Slark He's probably really pissed right now in real life.
Yeah, he most likely is. Now though, just running around with a smoke of deceit on himself. They have the hook shot as well coming out by Winter. They might get the kills. Ohio though with the invis spots it out yet. The smoke gets popped out and now Ohio on the run.
Yeah.
Just when that does a creep and runs away to safety. So gank failed, although smoke still active on Sharky as well. They placed down a sentry. Wanted to catch the Nyx assassin off guard, but he already TP'd home and he's quite safe.
That's what I like about most, like, how many smokes have there already been ruined by a Nyx just luring around somewhere in the region and like just popping the smoke, then instantly blinking. They all know, oh my god, there's a gank coming on, and it's like everybody's just falling back, and 100 gold down the drain easily for the team that just smoked. And this just pretty much happened. Like when the Slark suddenly showed up on the screen, they were like, oh my god, we gotta run.
Yeah, and so far, that Exort, I mean, sure, they got the first kill with it, but after that, the Exort Invoker is so much more momentum based than Quas Vex, I think. They need to find the pickoffs, but Titan just been avoiding it. And
Yep.
top lane, there is some rotation, but Pounce and TP away by the Slark gets him to safety. But now they rotate into mid, they find the Clockwork. X Easter, will there be a stun? He does get slowed down. Impale barely hits as well. Do they have more? There's the Hex, Shackle as well, and more impetus. So Shadow Shaman. Shackle damage getting the kill.
The shackle damage. Whoa. By the way, the shackle damage is so nerfed in comparison to Dota 1. Like, really, it does nothing anymore. Like,
Yeah, then
when
again,
in-
it's so long. If it
yeah,
did any
but
more
still.
damage.
Oh, must open wards are coming out, so this tier 1 is probably gone. No, but I'm serious. Like in Dota 1, you actually had in the tooltip, like it was leveling just like any other damage skill. You had like level 1, 2, 3, 4 doing a certain amount of damage, then over the shackle duration. And this is now removed. It does like 40 seconds, 40 damage per second as far as I know. So
Yeah.
if you count it up, like the first level now does 120 damage, like less than 120, like
But
I
it's
don't know.
not bad for a first level spell, actually.
yeah, I guess.
Or I'm not sure, maybe it does 40 overall. I mean. Or I don't think so, I really think it's per second probably. And they find a nice stack here, Titan just clearing up the enemy jungle. It was a double stack, I think, of the B camp. And they're just in so much control once again, and the Spectre leading the charge, even with Slark having the hand of Midas.
Yeah. And
And he's going for a Radiance still,
yeah,
I think.
my question is absolutely answered there already. Like he went for that Vanguard rush, and I thought it's actually Midas into Radiance and then go tanky, as in going hard directly. Because if you look at the game right now, I mean, this is 14 minutes, no action whatsoever, even with a Nightstalker on the pitch, and he had all the time in the world. And what I absolutely don't get, is that Orange is on the back foot here. They know with the Spectre and the Nightstalker and all the surrounding heroes around this like dual core team, they will lose like late game. But still, they don't do anything to prevent that. They don't go aggressive whatsoever. They don't try to get pickoffs, etc., etc. So I don't know what's Orange's game plan here.
I know Invoker's game plan is to get farm. He just picked up a 14-minute hand of Midas. Oh, and Slark goes down bottom lane. The hasted Shadow Shaman coming into play there. And that will be the tier 1 tower as well, I think. They do have Mass Serpent Wards if they want to deploy them. They might want to save them for Roshan instead, I think, though. And if they get this tower, if KYXY manages to get the last hit for it.
Shadow Shimmer.
Oh, mid lane.
down.
Actually, Nightstalker getting caught in the cogs, but Winter running out of them. KYXY is there. Hookshot misses. Shadow Shaman already dead. There's the slow. Earth Shaker comes with a very nice block, but Winter taking a lot of damage nevertheless. Finally, Chaos Meteor comes out. And they're quite lucky they only got away with a Shadow Demon left there.
Yeah, but still, this was a 2 for 0 trade. Tier 1 for Titan defended, and they lost the tier 1.
Oh, they're still on the hunt. Impale misses. They didn't wait for it. Silence on Sharky now. There's the Void as well. Will they get
Oh,
it? Net
but
doesn't get in range for the
Ethershock.
Ethershock.
Ethershock not in range there. The Ethershock would have finished off that Shadow Demon, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 199 HP. That would have been... And Nyx even had mana burn there.
Yeah, Yamate was a little bit hesitant on the
Oh,
Void. He
nice
could have
talk.
slowed the Shadow
Going
Demon.
for the Slark. Silence.
There's the Void as well going in for some right clicks now. The TP comes out though and very nicely done.
Yep.
That is like the one way to escape from the Night Stalker during nighttime. Just wait for the
pretty
Void to
much.
come out and start TPing.
And he can't really do anything against the TP right now because like the second Void is just I don't know, just too high in cooldown at the moment, and like no Basher. He's rushing a Ghanem Scepter, so he wants like Forever Night, Saturday Night Fever. No, actually it's Monday Night Fever. But yeah.
Oh, a 4-man smoke out by Orange. They do see the double damage, but I mean, okay, they picked it up, but it's so scary to pick it up once you're smoked, because if Titan had a water, they would now know this is coming, but they didn't. And
Spectre is
oh,
running.
he's just got the Radiance at least, so and escapes to safety as well. So 4 men just wasting their time completely while his Hera is farming up.
And
Sure, they
100
don't
gold.
need the Invoker to be there anyway, because he can just Sunstrike, but I mean, they're
funny thing
achieving
is-
nothing.
The funny
And
thing,
Mass Serpent wards bottom lane for tier 2.
was just about to say that, like they put up the must open wards now here, and if they want to engage somewhere, they could TP now to mid. Spectre can come in easily with ultimate, and the Spectre Radiance will do so much already.
Actually, yeah, Yamate goes in together with the Spectre now. They want Winter. Winter is silenced up. They might get him KYXY Spectre Dagger to slow as well. The Cogs already on cooldown. The Radiance Burn coming out, and Night Stalker grabs that kill.
Yep. Every time Orange tries to chew on that tier 1 tower mid, they pay something for it. So they lose again a tower and a hero and get nothing. And this is now the
Oh,
third.
Slark tries to farm up the Serpent Wars, but he's dropping so low from them.
Glad that the Sunstrike is on the other, like on his own team.
Indeed, and actually Shadow Shaman, he has a blink. Now with the towers going down and the team fight, well, not the team fight actually, just the one pickup, but the gem is now on line for the side of Titan as well. And this Titan side, they just Night Stalker, Aghanim Scepter with a gem. Good luck Orange to get the initiation now.
Yep. But I'm really also disappointed. This is again a very inactive team. Like 18 minutes, we have a 1-6 kill score here, and I don't know, nothing is really coming. Like I was actually thinking that Night Stalker is going more aggressive, like he's gonna be seen in early or mid game, like really just chasing around. He got the items for it, he got the level and gold advantage for it. But like, I mean, I can understand it because Orange is sticking together now, because they know if someone is alone, they will just get caught out, and the only one who's actually going outside is the Slark, but simply for the reason that the Slark has like the most survivability at the moment of the team, simply because he can pounce away. He also has jumps now, so the speed is coming, and he has of course his ultimate. But I mean, look right now, even now he's so, they don't know where they are. He's hiding in the jungle, even though there's like not a single hero in range whatsoever.
Yeah, it's this game. I mean, Orange really have to pull something out of the bag here, because if they lose this one as well, they don't actually have the best standings in JDL Asia at the moment.
Yep.
They
No, not at
are
all.
6 and 4 at the moment, so 6 and 5 even now. So if they lose this one as well, they will be 6 and 6. The next one after them is Smith Trust, who they will play tomorrow, who are 5 and 7. But if Myth Trust also wins against Orange, they will take Orange's number 4 spot, at least for the time being. And Orange actually might not qualify for the finals if they continue their streak like this. They also lost versus Skype 2-0, I think it was. And yeah, Orange, they just, I don't know if they're not practicing enough or what. Winter maybe should cast less with Beyond the Summit and play more.
No, yeah, but Orange definitely not showing their A game here. I know they're capable of more, but I don't know, it's just, I just don't see the entire game plan like working. That's the problem, because at the moment I see an Orange team that wants to farm and thinks with that farm they would stand any better. But then I look on the other side and I see a Spectre with a Radiance Vanguard done, face boots on top of that, and 1000 gold, just, you know, because he can. And how do you want to outfarm this? I don't see it. I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, me neither really, because his ultimate alone, it's level 2, the Haunt. Now he even has another vitality booster for a Heart of Tarrasque. he doesn't need any more damage items pretty much because of that Desolate giving him 65 extra damage. He's hitting for over 200, now stun up onto the Clockwork. He gets silenced up as well. A nice disruption comes out to save him for a little while, but Yamate just going absolutely crazy. They get the kill on Sharky. KYXY comes in with the Haunt, 2 heroes dead. They get the Stera as well, just from the pure Radiant Spurn. And GG is called. 21 minutes in. Titan just absolutely outplaying Orange.
The Radiance alone took the lone druid to like 30% HP. Night Stalker just came in, 2 right clicks, and that's it. So
The
Titan,
lone druid?
yeah. I don't know. Titan taking both games in absolutely convincing fashion, because Orange not showing a single life sign in any of those games. Like every team fight, Roshan domination, even Titan's first game pushing strategy absolutely worked out. So I don't know, Orange has to increase their pace here in JDL, because as you already said, the stats are looking bad and they might actually even miss the finals. So in the next game of Orange playing against Myth, yeah,
I mean, Orange went 6-0, but now are suddenly 6-6. They definitely lost a lot of momentum
It's
and have
looking
to
grim.
pick it back up.
Anyway, guys, this broadcast was brought to you by HeflaTV, a fairly new casting label. I'm HeflaMog myself, and with me is Coucher. Like, I really hope you enjoyed this channel or any of our other channels. You're gonna see a lot of us in the future, I hope. And thanks for tuning in. Follow if you liked us. You can also follow us if you don't like us. We still appreciate it.